Hello, folks. It's lovely to be here in NVIDIA AI Summit. I have Vishnu Subramaniam with me. He's the CEO of a very interesting company called Jarvis Labs. Uh, and I'm here to kind of learn more about how his company and his solutions are changing the landscape of AI in India. Vishnu, it's so good to be here.
Hi, Dushyant. Thanks for taking your time. So, we at Jarvis Labs are looking at how to make AI easier and accessible and also affordable to be used by the masses. So, we focus on SMBs and the smaller researchers, which most of the companies do not target it. Our idea is for the developers should be focusing on building their own applications rather than worrying about the complex infrastructure or the software libraries that they do. So we are live from 2021. Our product is live. We have like 80% of the customers outside India and 20% from India. And Indian audience is growing in the last year. We are seeing 100x growth every month in Indian customers.
Thank you. Yeah, super interesting. So I have like bunch of questions. Of course, I think Jarvis is such a wonderful thing, but I think the thing what I'm going to start is understanding, Vishnu, is that if you look at AI, in many ways, lot more use cases are coming out. Correct? Be it in terms of large language models, uh, or be it in terms of like agentic kind of AI and some of the things. However, a lot of time people kind of take things for granted about how complex the infrastructure is to build an AI use cases on top of it. And I see that Jarvis Labs does something amazingly well, is that absorbs that complexity. Correct? If I'm a developer, I can just go to that website. I can just look at a particular, I would say, building blocks, and kind of starts building my application, start building my use cases on top of it. How do you do that? I mean, if you could just kind of give us a bit more insight into your platform, I'd love to know more about it.
The first product of Jarvis Labs was templates. The origin of templates was me trying to participate in competitions like Kaggle and consulting for some Fortune 500 companies. I noticed some of the common problems that, as a Kaggler, I faced and the organizations face. The first products try to solve these problems. So the idea was the data scientist or the machine learning researchers should be able to start focusing on their business problems on as quick as possible. So we kind of launched the first product, which lets them launch a Jupyter Lab VS Code in few seconds. Currently, it's 4 seconds, one of the best in the world, and they can start working on their applications. The second part is where the new products are coming, which is serverless and AI as an API, which also comes from the experience with our current users. In 2021, people who use GPUs were usually a niche crowd, which is data scientists, machine learning researchers, or hackers. But in 2024, more and more people, journalists, doctors, artists, want to use AI, and they don't want to get into the complexities of technology, installing packages, and probably even writing programs. So they want a no code tool or a simple to use way of AI approaches. That's why we believe that AI is going to be as simple as writing a simple Python program or just talking in English and your GPT is converting into that. So that's why we are heading towards.
4 seconds, that's like really amazing. People can just get started using the template in 4 seconds. That's
We want it to be 1 second.
nice. Okay, my last question is that this definitely kind of is a shot in the arm for developers, who want to kind of try things, and there's no better time to kind of get started with AI. Help me understand how, like India's opportunity, correct, in this global AI space out of it. And I think certainly solution like yours and others will kind of really accelerate the growth out of it. But what do you think, like India can kind of play a role in this is global AI race?
I think the level has been made even. The reason I say this is a few years back, if you want to work in cutting edge technology, staying in Bay Area or staying with some of the top researchers would give you a cutting edge, which is not possible for people sitting in India for majority of the people. But now for almost free or for a $20 subscription fee, you get access to the same tools that people in the Bay Area also use. So if you can think of using these tools to solve the problems that you look around, you have a completely different edge, which was never possible in the history. So that is a difference in AI. It's, again, we have to understand it's not just for people in India, it's people for everywhere. We should not take it for granted. We should do the hustle and get it. And it's not going to come from 9 to 5 kind of style.
Thank you, Vishnu. Really appreciate your time. Folks, if you're watching this, we highly recommend trying Vishnu and Jarvis Labs solution. All the details for you to get started. 4 seconds, correct? And I think we're getting into 1 second. So into our description there. Thank you.